Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a quick review of the Wristcam. I believe it was formerly called Camera, CMRA. Basically, it's been around for a couple of years now. It's a Apple Watch camera band. Basically, it puts a rear-facing and front-facing camera on your Apple Watch via the Wristcam app. Works as advertised. It's definitely expensive. This is $4.99 AUD. This is just taken from the Wristcam website. I will link in the description. But yeah, without further ado, let's have a look and see if we think that it might be worth it still. It is obviously an expensive accessory, but works as advertised, and it is a unique type. Definitely a cool factor, and gadget factor is very high. So as you can see here, you've got the rear facing camera, which is 8 megapixel, and the front facing camera, which is 2 megapixel. Then you've got the special type charger there, which Wristcam includes in the package, of course. Now here's a look at the Wristcam on my Apple Watch Ultra. It is of course compatible with the Apple Watch Ultra, which is good to know because I purchased it before I got my Ultra, about a year before. And you can see, look, there's no getting around. It's pretty big boy. It's pretty chunky. There you can see I'm walking with it. Look, you get used to the size, but look, people will obviously know that you're wearing a special type of Apple Watch band and may comment on it. But I think the utility is there, absolutely. As you can see here, just looking through the viewfinder for the rear-facing camera, there's stealthy cameraman there, looking through the front-facing camera. I've got my glasses there to complete the James Bond or spy illusion, if you will. Here's a picture that I took with the Wristcam some time ago to show the quality. Can take up to 1080p video and 4K stills for images. There's another photo I took. Pretty decent. Obviously not going to get as good as your smartphone, but it will do a job. And if you don't have your phone available or you need to quickly take a snap, it serves its functionality. Of course, there's another photo I took by the park with the Wristcam. And here's an example of a video which I also took with the Wristcam. Little bit shaky, of course. It's going to be. If you're moving, you got to kind of stabilize it. Definitely, I think Wristcam advertise it, the company advertised it as being sort of like an action camera, which in some ways it is. But of course, you're not going to get that same stabilization and proficiency in action situations as you would with an actual action cam. This is the Wristcam watch face. Just an example. It's got shortcuts. So take photo, takes a photo for you. And I've got the Wristcam watch face here. You can quickly launch the viewfinder, change modes, photo and video. There's a photo I just took of my study. And let's look in the app here and see. So you can see you can do video calling, but it does require the user who you're calling to have the Wristcam app and an account. I believe at the moment it still only works for iOS devices. Obviously the user does not need to have a Wristcam themselves, but will need to have the app installed on their iPhone. Still pretty cool. I mean, for me it's not really that practical because it's not via FaceTime, but definitely a great proof of concept. And yeah, the app is made really well, and the overall company I think is very professional, and as is the product and the ability to add shortcuts directly from the app, as well as a watch face. Was made by a former Apple engineer, and I think it shows. And it is an MFI device made for iPhone, made for Apple. So yeah, overall, if you want to add a camera to your Apple Watch, this is the most practical, this is the most intuitive way to do it. Until Apple potentially in the future integrates it directly within the watch. But for now, yeah, I'd say it is worth the money. I think personally, I don't use it probably as much as I should. I rarely use it, to be honest, but at the same time, if I ever do want to have a quick access camera without pulling out my phone, and I want to take my Apple Watch with me without my phone and still have the ability to take a quick snapshot and record a memory, it is the solution. So yeah, overall, hope you've enjoyed watching and have a good one.